guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and I have a project share for you. I had seen a video by Sabrina Ann here on YouTube, and I will link her video, or I will link her channel down below. She had made maybe a couple months back, she was doing a series of making embellishment boxes, and she was using a box from Michael's, I believe, and I can't remember the brand of that box, but I was in the Dollar Tree and I found these really cute little embellishment boxes, and I thought that her embellishment boxes were really super cute, and I wanted to make an embellishment box for a swap. And so my friend and I, Latasha, who is Sassy Crafty Taz, here on YouTube, I will put her link down below, but we agreed to do a fall swap, and we're doing an embellishment box and we're doing another project as well. But I made this super cute embellishment box for fall, and I used the Jot little organizing container, and it was at the Dollar Tree. And I think sometimes you can find these where like the hardware section is to like organize your nuts and bolts and things like that, but then sometimes they have it in the craft section, so you have to look. But it is probably, it's probably about 8 inches wide and maybe 7 inches, I'm not sure. And it's pretty good size for embellishments. But so I decorated the top here, as you can see. These little pumpkins are from a paper that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. So I just cut the pumpkins out of that paper, and I mounted them on craft paper first and then cut them out. Or I cut them out and then I mounted them on craft paper and cut them out again. And this orange polka dot paper back here is from Hobby Lobby as well. So I put that on top of some orange cardstock, and then I glued a little piece of burlap behind there, and then glued the pumpkins down. This little saying here, delicious cinnamon and nutmeg blended with sweet allspice and ginger, I cut that out of the pumpkin spice frosted mini wheats box. I can't throw anything away without thinking, how can I use that in a project? So I cut that part out. I cut out the leaves that were also on the box. That's what these are here. And then I cut the big pumpkin out and pumpkin spice word, but I'm using that in another project, but I just decided to use that on this one. And then this welcome fall is a print I printed off the internet. It's a Google image, so I will link that down below for you. So I used some of the pumpkin paper down here. I mounted it on craft cardstock, put a piece of burlap behind it, and then cut this saying out. This says welcome fall. And I added a wood pumpkin that's from the Dollar Tree, these 2 leaves from that cereal box, and then I put some brown sequins over there. And then I used just my glitter stickles and did that all around here. So that's how I decorated the top. And then on the inside, I had this brown shred, and that was from the Dollar Tree. And starting down here, I have a little maple leaf punch, and I punched a bunch of different little leaves in different colors and patterns. So that one's there. And then I made her a couple paper clips, and I will put the link for these videos down below. I did a fall paperclip tutorial, so that's what's in there. And then over here is some plastic table scatter, and this was from the 99-cent store, so I gifted her some of that. In this little pocket, I put some more of the little wooden pumpkins, and I have a little coffee cup die, and I made these little coffee cups for her. So that's what's in there. And this one I used an old thread spool that was empty. I covered the ends with some fall paper, and then I put a yard of ribbon around there. And then in this one, I did a bunch of little die cuts. I used a die that I had and a stamp and embossed these two little foxes onto brown paper. And then I cut out two little owls and embossed them on brown paper. And then the rest of the die cuts I printed off. I found some free fall printables, printed them out and cut them out and glued them onto cardstock. That way she can use those. That's a bunch of different leaves and fall days. So I thought those were cute. And then in this one, I put a little tiny little plastic container that has some gold leaf sequins that were from the Target dollar spot. So I just gifted her some of those and tied them up with some jute twine. And in this one, I did put some glitter and some sequins in there. Whoops, sorry. Do you see that one? Not sure, I may have been in a frame. There we go. And then in the last spot, I made little rosettes with the paper that I had that was all from Hobby Lobby. And then I printed these out and hole punched them with a 1-inch punch. So those turned out super cute. So yeah, there's my embellishment box, and this is going off to Latasha, and I hope she enjoys it. So if you like this, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.